Hello and welcome to News Today Globally. My name is Miss M. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. So today, guys, we listened to Kelebogile Thepa as she was testifying, against the EMPD slash Metro Police, how her life was almost, how she was almost unalived, based on work-related stuff. Three men approached her vehicle when she was parked outside and wanted to, pointed guns at her, and like you can tell from her voice how traumatized she was, the pain that she went through, and like it's so sad, to listen to somebody like that who's only trying to do her job, going through all that pain, going through all that trauma, guys. It's so painful. It's not a good feeling. It's not a nice feeling. Let's listen to her testimony, guys, and listen to her as she explains, the events, what she went through and what she experienced.
I was sitting with a neighbor who was on the passenger seat, and three men came up to the vehicle that I was in. They came there. The one that came around to the driver's seat cocked a firearm and pointed it to me. I had the windows down, and he then demanded that I switch off the vehicle. So he puts his hand in to try and reach for the keys on the ignition, but it's not the kind that you start manually with the key, it's those press button. And there was a lot of things that was being said. Behind me, as I was on the driver's seat, another came in, and there was this sharp metal object against my neck. Initially, I thought, yes, a knife that's going to slit my throat, only to discover that that is a firearm. And that, I think what hurt me the most with everything that was said at that point, it was then, it is things that are work related. And the fact that, they want a phone from me, and the information which they want, and the fact that they would be, sorry, commissioners. I was hit on the head with a firearm. The accosters shoved me to the side of the passenger seat. They got into the car and they drove off. They drove past my house, and I could see my neighbor who's literally looking inside the vehicle to identify
This is
who the
so
drivers
painful,
are.
guys. You can
Ms.
tell that
Thepa,
she's still traumatized. She's still in pain, and
take
the
a
testimony
short
had to
adjournment
even be adjourned,
for you
put
to
on
compose
pause so that
yourself,
she can
yes.
calm herself down and she can be in a best position to be able to tell her story. A lot of
Let
people
us
go through
adjourn
a
and
lot
you will
in this
please
department, in the
indicate to us,
EMPD.
Mr.
It's not
Sims.
enough that they're dealing with criminals, but dealing with people that are supposed to be, working together with you to fight criminals, but they themselves are criminals. It's sad. And imagine being pointed a gun and saying, why did you give me a warning? Why did you do this? Like, I'm just doing my job. I'm doing what is right for the country, for the police cutoff. I'm doing my job. I'm doing what I was hired here for. So that is what is happening, guys, on the EMPD. Please let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. How do you think we can fight this, guys? What do you think is the solution? Thank you. Bye.